Chicago Cubs. News today.
Maybe the Cubs' problem isn't a lack of talent. Maybe it's a lack of courage to bet on the players they already know. That's what we're going to talk about over the next few minutes. Bleacher Bums, Jake Reynolds here. I'll be completely honest with you. When I read this news last night, my first thought was, the Cubs are in full panic mode. The kind of panic that has you digging through your insomnia drawer at 2 in the morning. But then I stopped and thought the whole situation through. Because sometimes our first reaction is wrong. On Sunday against the San Francisco Giants at Wrigley Field, right-handed pitcher Jameson Taillon suffered a left thigh injury during the second inning. And this isn't the kind of injury where he's back in a week. It's serious and will likely keep him out for an extended period. Then it hits you, another pitcher. Another one. The Cubs' rotation is starting to look more like a physical therapy department. Have you stopped to count how many pitchers the Cubs have lost this year? Because I tried, and I almost lost track. Cade Horton is out for the season. Matthew Boyd is still recovering. Edward Cabrera is dealing with a blister issue. Justin Steele suffered a setback. Hunter Harvey is on the injured list. I'd like to laugh about it, but it's honestly too tragic to joke about. In response to all this chaos, the Cubs front office has already brought in Christian Roa, Luis Peralta, Liam Hendricks, Ty Black, Doug Nikhazy, and Andrew Wantz. They also made a trade with the Dodgers for Antoine Kelly. All of that happened in just a few weeks. Dozens of pitchers moving through Wrigley. It's like being so desperate that you're knocking on every neighbor's door asking for coffee. And now they've brought back Eduardo Nunez. But you're probably asking, Jake, who is Eduardo Nunez? Why are the Cubs bringing him back? And that's exactly the right question. Because this story is more interesting than it looks on the surface. Nunez is a 27-year-old right-handed pitcher. He came through the Cubs farm system. Yes, he started here, but left as a free agent in 2024 after posting inconsistent results. It didn't work out the first time around. Then he signed with the San Diego Padres in 2024. Last year, he was traded to the Athletics as part of the Mason Miller deal. Later, he was sent to the Baltimore Orioles for cash considerations. Then the Orioles released him. Basically, he spent the last 2 years bouncing all over Major League Baseball, collecting passport stamps and disappointment along the way. In 10 Major League appearances between the Padres and Athletics, he posted a 1-0 record with a 7.11 ERA. You look at those numbers and immediately wonder, why should I be excited about this? But here's the thing, Nunez has something you don't see everywhere in Major League Baseball. The guy throws hard, really hard. He has premium velocity, explosive stuff, and an impressive strikeout rate. My cardiologist would probably have a heart attack watching him pitch. The problem? Control. Seriously. He's averaged 6.16 walks per 9 innings throughout his professional career. That's a lot. It's like driving a sports car without power steering. Pure horsepower, zero precision. But that's where the opportunity comes in. If you follow the Cubs every day and suffer through this bullpen with the rest of us, make sure to hit the like button. Because next season could look very different. The Cubs front office has worked on projects like this before. The organization has a history of developing young pitchers with raw potential. And Nunez is raw potential personified. The question isn't, is Nunez good right now? He isn't. The real question is, who can get the most out of his talent? The Cubs know this type of pitcher. They know his history. They know what he could become if everything finally clicks. That's the gamble. Bringing back someone you've already evaluated and saying, maybe this time will be different. Because let's be honest, in 2024, the Cubs raised expectations dramatically. All in, they said. We're going to compete, they said. Then came an avalanche of injuries. A real avalanche. And now, in June 2026, you have a front office searching through other teams, discarded pieces looking for answers. This is urgency. This is nail-biting desperation. But I'll be honest with you, this move actually makes sense. Nunez is returning to an organization that knows him inside and out. The Cubs have analysts who have studied every pitch he's thrown. They have coaches who can work on his mechanics. They have a bullpen that desperately needs options. And having a pitcher with a high strikeout rate, even with serious control issues, is better than having no option at all. You can teach control. You can adjust mechanics. You can create competition. This is exactly the kind of move an organization makes when it's trying to save a season. It's not about romance. It's about pragmatism. So I'll leave you with this question. Was this a desperate decision? Or was it a smart second chance? Because we're talking about a player the Cubs specifically chose to bring back. That means something. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? Can Nunez redeem himself? Or is this just another bandage on a much bigger wound?